Family Connections program is connecting the students and their families in the school with the shared goal of student success and the families getting to work with their children and fostering that from a young age.
About 10 years ago, we found that we had 25% of the kids in Cleveland Heights and Shaker were not prepared for kindergarten. Either they didn't have a quality pre-K experience or they had not attended pre-K at all. And so the agency decided that they needed to support families, because what we realized is that the foundation for learning is the parent and the child and the classroom teacher working together. And so Family School Connections was created 10 years ago with the intent of providing parents with the tools that they needed to support their kids' learning.
Chloe learns differently, so as far as different activities to help her type of learning, it helped out in that type of way as far as like time consuming wise. Sharnice has taken the time out to reach out to me and make sure that I'm here for extra help to help my daughter to learn the things that she was struggling with, and she's improving.
Start again.
At that.
Say it loud.
That.
At the end of kindergarten, they're expected to be able to write a sentence. So people maybe don't know that, or they're expected to read at this level and be able to do these skills. And so I think this is another way to get it out to parents of what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how they can help at home.
Really, I think that it's a great opportunity to be involved in his education. I'm not here during the school day when he's working with his friends and working with his teacher, but I can still play a really important role. And so being able to have the tools to do that and being shown the tools to be able to really help take an active role, I think will kind of set us up for more success and kind of continued involvement as he continues through school.
We have a poem when we do our programs that talks about that kids are like clay, and you need to have parents and teachers working together to mold them, because kids spend 7 hours at school, 7.5 hours at school, but they spend a great deal of time at home, and so we need that partnership. For a lot of kids, their foundation starts at home, but because parents sometimes are not aware of grade level expectations, the kids come to school and they're not always prepared. And so, but we need parents to work with classroom teachers to reinforce what the kids are learning. And it's hard sometimes because if a parent has not been to kindergarten in 20 years, they have no idea. And when I was in kindergarten, my parents used to make us write something 10 times. And kids now want to use technology, they want to have fun. So what we decided to do was create opportunities to have fun.
Now can you point the flashlight to the word can? Good. And now can you point the flashlight to the word I? Good.
And you've got a parent working nights and you have grandma or another parent watching them during the day, and they don't have time to come into the school.
I spell Bill.
See, look right there.
Bill.
With it being digitally, at night when they're home with their children, or early in the morning while they just got off work and their children are coming to school, they can watch those videos and they can see, that's how I should be sitting next to my child when we're reading. I didn't see that before. Oh, that's, how to play this game. So for one, it reaches the people that can't come because of time or distance. They can't be here.
Good job.
I think some families are intimidated by school. Maybe they didn't have a good school experience. And our Family Connections liaison, Sharnice, I think she relates to parents on a different way than a teacher. She relates to them as a parent, and she'll bring those experiences into her conversation. When my kids were in kindergarten, and she goes on from there. I don't have any children, so these are my kids here. But, when Sharnice is able to reach out to those families, and she is we love her. She just is so just so giving with her time and her energy, and really wants to help parents understand.
But he probably hears just M. So my, and then big. What do you hear for big?
B.
Yes. It's taught me how important it is to have relationships. That relationship between home and school is critical, because it really is a partnership. And so that's been the greatest impact. It's just reminding me on a daily basis, because my kids are 25 and 24, is that to educate kids, it really does take a community. It really does take that community.
How can I put this? I don't know, it's special. I feel like it's really special because I wouldn't have known really what to do if she hadn't reached out to me and let me know that this was available to help my daughter improve her learning skills. So it's really important to me.
That's it.
All right.